this is Snow's VC50 controller. It's basically a progressive meth controller.
Okay.
And this allows you to set and dial in the meth injection on the car. So you can do start boost and then full boost settings. And that's how you can spray the amount of meth in the car that you want to spray.
This car is on air ride suspension. We didn't mention that before, but I did show some of this car in the last video. He's got 20-inch BBSs. And yeah, it looks good, man. Looks really good. Obviously wrapped in a tangerine color. Here's the Pure 800 down there. And then here's the methanol lines that John was talking about. Obviously the FTP, MST intake. It's a good setup.
You have your MHD Wi-Fi adapter, which is down here, plugged into the OBD2 port, and then this is actually the app right here, and we're doing custom maps. So you go to custom map, and this will be the latest file that we received. And just like some of the other programs out there, you have your options where you can actually switch top speed limiters, exhaust burble, duration, cold start, sport intercooled mode for the intercooler. When you click map right, I just want you to see how quickly the flash happens when it goes through, because this is pretty cool stuff. Back in the day when we had cables connected, you know, flashes, like it said, would take up to 2 minutes.
Yeah, a lot different.
Yeah, so here we go.
All right, started. Oh my gosh, dude. It's done. What is that, 5 seconds?
I think it calculates it to about 8 seconds total once
That's
toning and
ridiculous.
finishes clearing out.
That's so
stuff.
fast.
Yeah, but literally that was a map flash for you.
That's crazy.
So it streamlines the process, especially when we're doing remote tuning like this, and it's a better overall experience for a customer and for us to try to get as much done as quickly as possible.
Totally.
Yeah, 7 seconds. There we go. We're ready to go.
That thing is loud. Wow.
That's the next run. How we gain a little bit more torque here.
Yep. 601 on the torque. It looks good. So we're gonna resume this again tomorrow. It's pretty late in Germany, and the guy who's tuning it is over in Germany. So we're gonna catch up with you again at like 9-10 a.m. So we'll see you then. All right, guys. So we are back here at CS Motorsport. It's been a little bit since I started this video on the orange Supra that we have here at the shop. Been doing a ton of work to this car. I think the last thing they did to it was the Pure 800 and a methanol injection kit. So this car took a lot of time to really dial in as far as the tuning with all of the new modifications that they threw on it, but we finally have it on the dyno, and it's putting down the numbers that they want. It's driving the way they want it to, so we're gonna dive back into this video. Some of the earlier footage was shot about a month ago when they were first installing everything, and then they went back on the street and they wanted to make sure that the car was driving well on the street as well as on the dyno. It's very common that you'll see people kind of tune cars on the dyno, but if you don't make sure that that car can drive well on the street, then it's like, what's the point? You want to have a car that can perform well on the dyno, put down good numbers, and also drive well on the street. So let me just recap real quick what was done to this car in total, and then we will do a little dyno pull for you guys and kind of show you the numbers that it's currently making. right, we've got the numbers here. John, you want to talk to us a little bit about what's going on?
Yes, so this is another build that came into the shop. A customer from Virginia shipped his car down to us to get the CES treatment. We've been working hand in hand with the MHD guys again with Fabian and Pure Boost to dial this car in. Customer wanted to get 600 plus out of the car, so we added a Pure 800 turbo. It has a 93 with meth injection tune on it. We're using the Snow Performance dual meth injection kit, stainless braided lines with the Titan Motorsports bracket. This one was full bolt-ons, came in with a Boost Logic exhaust, a callus downpipe. We added the MST air intake, cold air intake, the FTP charge pipes, and obviously the turbo and the meth kit, and then started dialing her in. It also has upgraded PWR radiator and the Kiorad side radiators, so this thing has almost everything it needs to stay nice and efficient. We've been finalizing the tune on this car the last few weeks. A lot of guys know that the 8 HP transmissions have some torque limitation issues that we run into, and we obviously were playing around, so we did a lot of street testing. A lot of dyno testing too to iron these things out with the MHD guys, but 17 revisions later we are here, and these are the final results. 628, almost 630 wheel and about 600 torque. We limited the torque a little bit. We were making a little bit more, but we're dialing it back. Just he wants a nice daily street driven tune.
So basically this orange Supra, I know you guys have seen this in quite a few of our videos in the background. They've been working on it for quite a while now, but just making sure that it has the right tune for not only good power numbers on the dyno, but also daily driven on the streets.
Yeah, and that's a lot of the process that it takes to really have a quality tuned car. Dyno numbers are one thing, getting it out on the street, making sure it performs and functions like you want it to is a totally different animal, especially with the latest technology that has a lot of additional safeties and features that you kind of have to overcome once you really start cranking up the power on these cars.
So if someone has a stock Supra and they want to bring it to you and make this kind of power, can you make this happen for them?
Absolutely.
It's been quite a journey with this car, but we finally got the numbers in where they're looking good and the customer's happy with the numbers. All right, so new day at the shop. We're back here with the orange Supra. I wanted to cap this video off with at least a ride along for you guys, kind of give you my genuine reaction. I've never been in this car. John has obviously been tuning it and been driving it on the street to really get it dialed in. But we're gonna go ahead for a ride, and then we're gonna hop out and show you guys some flybys, let you hear the car. Should be fun. All right, so this car is making a little bit more power than mine.
A little bit.
It's definitely going to be the fastest Supra that I've been in, so.
It feels really good.
Yeah, that.
Spent a lot of time on this, but
I feel that once you know with the stock turbo, when you get to those triple digits, it's just gonna.
Yeah, this one feels completely different on the top end.
It sends, dude. It just keeps going. I was like holding the camera so like hard. Oh my god. Oh man.
Feels good.
Wow. Yeah, it feels good.
And if you have the tires, she hooks.
What are the tires that are on the back right now?
So those are the Mickey Thompson 305s on the stock rear wheel.
Yeah, so the Mickey Thompson 305s, which he had to put those on to get traction.
Yeah, the other tires he had 20-inch BBS wheels on the car. It wasn't happening.
Wasn't working. Wow, yeah, dude. Feels insane. It's so fast, dude. It's crazy how fast it is. All I can think is this is me in the future.
That's it. And then some.
what are the method settings that we have right now in the car?
Like the actual like
Yeah, like when
settings.
is it spraying and all that?
Where we're starting.
So it's starting at 11, and then hit forward again.
Yep.
Full spray at 16. So starting 11, 16.
And we're doing about an 80-20 mix. We went ahead and did the braided line kit, dual jets. We won't say what jets we used because it's our own little blend, but anyway. It really seems to work well, and that's what we're running in the car.
Yeah,
so,
feels good.
Kept it really consistent. As you can see, even with all the pulls, the IATs, I mean, they're pretty nice considering. Everything looks happy.
Good stuff, man.
And pull after pull, this car, no issues. No driveline malfunctions, nice and smooth. So that was the ultimate goal. And, you know, at any given moment on the dyno, she's 600, 620, 630 plus at the wheels.
And the customer's daily driving this car?
Yes, yeah. That was the goal, to have it daily driven, reliable at these power levels for her.
Nice. That thing is so loud. It rips though. Wow.